Paul Graham, as most of us know, is a successful entrepreneur and investor. He built a software company called ViaWeb and sold it to Yahoo in 1998. Now, when he sold his company, he got a lot of money. And now he had to think about something he didn't need to think before. How not to lose this money. Now, while he had spent a lot of time learning how to go from being poor to rich, he had no idea how rich people became poor. And why did he want to know that? So that he doesn't make the same mistakes. If you ask a kid how rich people go from being rich to poor, they would say by spending all their money. In fact, that's how it happens in stories and movies. It's the more colorful, more exciting way to do it. But in reality, Paul Graham found out the way fortunes are lost is not through wasteful spending, instead through bad investments. Unless you have super fancy tastes, it's difficult to spend millions of dollars without noticing. To give you a rough idea, even if you update all your devices or your entire wardrobe, you'll be done in a couple of tens of thousands of dollars. And while you're on this shopping spree, you'll be telling yourself, wow, I'm spending a lot of money. I need to stop. I should not shop for another 3 months. This realization of overspending doesn't happen when people are trading. Trading is a kind of high-risk investment. You invest $1 million and you can get $10 million in return. But you can also lose the entire $1 million. That's what makes it high risk. Trading is like gambling in a casino. People have lost millions of dollars in high-risk investments in the blink of an eye. Buying things that make you happy trigger an alarm in your mind. I'm wasting money on myself. I need to stop. This alarm rings because that's what we've been learning from our parents and teachers, that wasting money on ourselves is bad. This alarm doesn't ring when you're investing. You think that if it isn't fun, it isn't wasting. People think that investing is just moving money from one place to another. In the society we live in, investment is seen as a wise thing to do. That's why people who try to sell you something expensive say that it's an investment. For example, a salesperson who's trying to sell you a mattress would say, oh, it's an investment for your sleep. Somebody who's trying to sell you a slow juicer would say it's an investment for your health. I'm not saying those are bad products to buy. I'm saying that investment can waste money. Our basic alarms that say, if it isn't fun, it must not be wasting, are not able to catch the sophisticated ways of wasting money like high-risk investments. We need to set new and improved alarms that are able to catch the sophisticated ways of wasting money. Just like you need to set new alarms for not wasting money, you also need to set new alarms for not wasting time. Our basic alarms that go, if it isn't fun, it must not be wasting, are not able to catch the sophisticated ways in which we are wasting time these days. When you spend hours watching TV or playing video games, the wasting time alarm starts to buzz in your mind. Now, you might not stop right away. You might just snooze it. You're aware that you're wasting time. Sooner or later, you will stop. This alarm fails to ring when you're wasting time on fake work. If you spend an entire day struggling to finish one math exercise or reading one boring essay, how do you feel at the end of the day? Frustrated? Yes. But guilty? No. You don't feel guilty because you were not having fun. You were not chilling. Somehow, not having fun justifies not getting the work done. Just like with money, not having fun isn't enough to save the day. It was probably enough long time back when humans were hunter-gatherers. Having fun meant that they were not looking out for the lion that could eat them up for its meal. For our farmer ancestors, it meant they were not toiling in the field, which would not give them food, and they would starve to death. Nowadays, the world has gotten much more complicated. The most dangerous traps now are new behaviors that pretend to be good behaviors. It's easy to get fooled because they copy the boringness of the good behaviors. Don't get fooled by the boring nature of work. Just because it's boring doesn't mean it's work. For more creativity hacks, check out these videos.